Hey there YouTube, I'm Bubbins, and welcome to Eureka Orthos 101. If you want to get up to speed on the latest Final Fantasy XIV Deep Dungeon and don't know where to start, I'm about to walk you through everything from how to unlock the dungeon, to how Aetherpool gear works, and from exclusive rewards you can earn, to all of the other various features like Demiclones, Protomanders, and Dread Beasts. Let's start with something simple, how to unlock Eureka Orthos. Your character must be at least level 81, have completed the Endwalker main story, and have already reached level 50 in Palace of the Dead. That requirement probably means you already know what to expect, but if you haven't done that already, I'll explain some things in a moment here. Assuming you have all of that, simply go to Ko Rabinta, however you say her name, in Mordona to begin the quest. She'll summon Grahatia and unlock the dungeon for you in about 10 to 15 minutes. Do note that you then enter Orthos by talking with Khatun, and Burnell back by the Aetherite will teleport you directly to the 8 Sentinels. And congrats, you've unlocked it. Now let's talk about the gear. In Deep Dungeons, your actual gear doesn't matter. Instead, you're given a special Orthos Aetherpool arm and Orthos Aetherpool armor. These start at +1 and have a chance at being strengthened whenever you open a silver chest. The odds of them getting stronger decreases as their level gets higher. The strength cap is +99 though, so there's a long way to go. This level carries over between runs, meaning you can run the first 10 or 30 levels, reset that save's progress, and start over again to maximize your strength before you try and ascend through to the higher, more difficult levels. As with every other deep dungeon, you tackle floors in 10 level increments, meaning you'll matchmake with a party from 1 to 10, split up, then 11 to 20, split up, then 21 to 30. Keep in mind that if your entire team dies, your run ends and you'll need to start all over again. If you want to go above floor 30, you must start at level 1 with a fixed party and go all the way up together. You can't get to level 30 with a matched party and then decide to switch things up. Party Finder obviously works with this, but make sure your expectations are the same. Completing all 100 floors takes upwards of 5 to 6 hours. Along the way, you'll find Protomanders in gold coffers and Demiclone generators in silver coffers, both dropped by enemies. Both are consumables. Protomanders are buffs, which can do things like reveal the entire floor to you, including the Accursed Hoard, disarm all traps, or buff your defense. Demiclones are NPCs that you can summon to fight alongside you. Like Protomanders, they only last until you clear the floor. If you summon a Demiclone and then die, it will disappear. These have a long casting time, so make sure you're safe. Each Demiclone has a specialty. Doga is good at crowd control, Ume is the healer, and Ongionite is the DPS. Demiclones are much rarer than Protomanders and should only be used when needed or when you're at the cap of 3. The goal of each floor is to find the Pylon of Passage and power it up by defeating enough enemies on that floor, and that's it. That's essentially all that the Deep Dungeon is. Along the way, you can open chests for loot, power-ups, and to better your Aetherpool gear. There's a chance for each floor to have a floor effect, which varies from disabling sprint to turning off all items to strengthening enemies, or even turning off your HP regeneration. There are 3 types of chests you'll find. Bronze coffers contain things like potions and Orthos Aetherpool fragments, which you can trade with the synthesis node outside. Silver coffers have a chance to strengthen your Aetherpool gear, but also may explode, damaging everyone nearby. Again, those dropped by enemies can also contain Demiclones. Gold coffers may contain Protomanders, but they could also be deadly mimics. The 4th and rarest type of coffer is the Accursed Hoard. These are invisible chests which only reveal themselves when you stand on top of their location for a few seconds. It's incredibly rare to do that by accident, but it is possible. You're more likely to have used a Protomander of Intuition to reveal their location for you. Inside, you'll find a bronze, silver, or gold sack depending on which floor you're on. Each contains a different pool of loot, including all of the exclusive rewards. Speaking of exclusive rewards, the most obvious one is the Aetherpool gear itself. Want a shiny new Orthos themed weapon? You'll need to get to floor 30, and after that point you can choose to sacrifice 10 power from both your arm and your gear, so 20 in total, to exchange it for an Aetherpool grip. One of these can be traded in for a single Aetherpool weapon outside of the dungeon. Just like the other deep dungeons, you will be able to upgrade these again by trading even more Aetherpool grips. Expect a grind if you want to collect them all. The Accursed Hoard sacks have a chance of containing a few different exclusive rewards. The bronze sacks have the Elegant Barding, the Raindrop Defense System Parasol, and the new Close Shave Haircut. Silver sacks have a new private Pachypodium minion and a new Triple Triad card. Gold tinged sacks have the Orthos Cracklaw Crab Mount. And for the really determined, there's the Aeterna mount, which can be obtained by completing Eureka Orthos, meaning from floors 1 to 100, 4 different times. As it's locked around an achievement, there's no getting around what will assuredly be a 15 to 20 hour grind. If you have any tips for your fellow Warriors of Light, leave them in the comments below. I hope you found this video helpful as a quick introduction to what Eureka Orthos is and what you can expect. Please be sure to leave a like or subscribe, and if you want to directly support the channel, there's a Patreon linked in the description below, or you can join the new membership feature right here on YouTube. For now though, I think that's it. I'll see you next time.